Welcome back to another landscape photography video. My name is Susanna, thanks for tuning in. This week I'm going to talk to you guys about what's in my bag. Now, I've not done one of these yet, and I plan to do a sort of video tutorial of what I use, what kind of kit I have, and what changes I've made recently, because I've delayed in doing this video. I've completely changed my whole setup, hopefully for the better. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. And yeah, it's very, very different. A lot more streamlined, a lot more efficient, a lot more lightweight. So, cue the video. I hope you guys enjoy. The first big change, and I alluded to this in my last video, is tripod. Look at this beast. So, I recently had a big accident with my kit. My travel tripod fell over in the wind when I was in Scotland and completely smashed the front of the polarizer, damaged the lens. Yeah, luckily I have insurance, so the company that I'm currently with covered everything. PhotoGuard, I'd highly recommend them. They don't sponsor me. None of these brands sponsor me. But yeah, they really looked after me. Accidental cover for sort of damage and things like that. So anyway, I've now invested in a heavier tripod, but still carbon fibre. I don't know if you guys know this one. It's one of the Manfrotto 055, made of carbon fibre, not aluminium. I did find aluminium quite heavy, so I went for this lighter option. So really good clips as you undo, so they come off quite quite easily here. Yeah, nice good quality made. Hopefully this one will last a bit longer and won't topple over in the wind. Very much tested in my last video. So that's the first change. Second is the bag. So this is very similar to my last bag, only it's a lighter weight version. So I had a big heavy bag, I think it was 220, the Bumble, which is you can fit in a lot more stuff, but because I had the space, I filled it. I'm quite small in sort of stature and build. That bag I just feel like is made for guys, really. Like, I've got a small back. This one is tiny, so it fits me perfectly, and it's really good at sort of streamlined size, so I can fit in only the essentials and not take all those things with me that I don't really need. Next, this one is a big change, and I'm so excited about making this change, and it's such a simple thing, but it makes the world of difference. 70 to 200 F4. Now, this one has, this change has made a massive difference to weight for me, because I had the 2.8. Amazing quality lens, great for weddings, great for portraiture. However, I only really shoot above f8 when it comes to landscape photography, and I was carrying around quite a heavy lens in a big bag, and I really wasn't using that low aperture or that aperture range. So I've exchanged that one, upgraded it to a 70 to 200 f4, and it's amazing. Really lightweight, great quality. Second hand, I did a part exchange with Wex Photographic, who were really good, really looked after me. Got this one sent down from Liverpool, so yeah, really happy with this change. I still have my, so I have a Canon 5D Mark II with a 24 to 105 lens. Yes, it's a very old camera body, but for me, I feel like I'm not selling prints, and I'm not really looking to kind of go professional like that just yet. I feel like I've got a long way to go in learning. This for me is just perfect. It's great for internet sharing because, you know, pixels don't really make a massive difference. When it comes to printing, it will, whereas I think for now this is a perfectly good quality camera body. There is no need for me to spend money and upgrade, and I know that it's very tempting to chop and change your body because the latest pixels or the latest features or whichever, but to be honest, It's not the camera, it's the operator, and I'm holding to that rule by shooting with one of the earliest sort of models of Canon. So yeah, this isn't going to change for some time. I'm very happy with my body. It's got a low shutter count, got a really good deal on it, so that's not going to change. Next is the 24-105. This is perfect because I get lots of sort of wide angles as well as sort of going quite close in. And this one is the one that broke, so insurance company covered replace of the lens. I have purchased this one through, or part exchange through, Wax Photographic, and this has been barely used. I checked it upon purchase and it looks like it's been sat on a camera body most of its life and has no chips or anything on the glass. It's really good quality, so it's almost new, and it didn't cost me very much, sort of about £400 or so. So highly recommend. If you are going to replace kit that's damaged, then do it second hand, because you can get great quality and almost as good as new. Filters. So I've been using Lee filters for about 3 years now. I have the typical foundation kit with the adapter ring, and I do have a selection of neutral density filters. I've got the little 10 stop, I had the little stopper which I've now sold. I have some of these graduation filters which are quite good, different densities, to sort of reduce the glare from the sky and have nice detail or dynamic range in the shadows. So yeah, no sponsorship of Lee here. I'm just really happy with these filters. However, I have come to a point from the recent damage when my tripod fell over that I'm going to be changing my whole filter system. I'm doing a little bit of research, but looking into tempered glass, so less insurance claims, less likely to smash because tempered glass is much better than these. Maybe Lee will be changing over to tempered glass. I hope that they do, because obviously I've got all the kit, but I'm going to do a bit more research and then go from there as to where I want to put my money. But again, no sponsors here. Next on the list, just the waterproof cover that comes with this bag, and my waterproof kit in general. So I have full waterproof clothing, and the jacket that I have, mountain equipment is very good. Treat it often. Make sure you do look after your waterproof kit, including your bag. Make sure you treat it regularly because it helps protect everything inside. And that's pretty much it. I don't really use much else. I have 2 lenses, a main body, some minor essentials in terms of waterproof wear, and a really good lightweight bag. I have realised that I only go out for short day trips, which means I don't need a massive heavy bag to cart around with me everywhere. As long as it does a few hours trekking, then I can get on just fine with that. The only change I will make is when I ever do a overnight camping trip, then I'll have a camera insert. I do have a trekking bag for that. So it's sort of I've looked at how I spend my time, how many hours I spend walking and hiking, and generally it's only for a few hours, and a lightweight bag is just enough. There's plenty of space for food and water. That brings me on to my sort of last couple of things, food and water. Some of you might recognise this. This is a Sawyer Mini, so this is a water filtration system which you can put into the water. There's a straw attachment so you can drink straight from the water, or you can fill up one of these, put this on the end, and then you can fill up your bottle with the water. And what's designed to do is to filter the water to make it safe to drink. Perfect on the go, because if I've got my lightweight bag, there's not a massive amount of space left. I don't want to be carrying around a massive heavy water bottle. If I know on the route there's going to be sort of stream or spring water, then I'm going to take this with me, which is the perfect water system, and nice and lightweight. Finally, the last thing is my vlogging system. So I have a Rode microphone, which just sits on the top of my vlogging camera, and the vlogging camera I'm currently using is the EOS 200D. Great quality, great sound quality, and generally quite lightweight. It's quite easy to pack and take with you. I have a couple of tripods to vlog. This new one I've just purchased for the whole price of £3 is Velbon, which is a small vlogging tripod from a charity shop, purchased today. And the other one is a Benro, which I will show you. This is really lightweight, carbon fibre. This one's really good for travel. I've taken the head from this and put it on my Manfrotto tripod because the head is perfect with an Arca Swiss plate, which is what I currently have. And yeah, so this is quite good to have if you're traveling, and quite good to have for vlogging, because you always need 2 tripods, so you can show people exactly what you're filming and how you're setting up your tripod. So that's everything in my kit. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and until the next one, see you guys later. Take care. Including my bag, to my tripod, to some of the lenses that I use. So tune in to see. How do I get this wrong? This is all my nostrils then. Tea helps focus the mind. Okay.